I'm making a quick visit to the trailer. After my long trip out west, I have washed everything that I needed to wash inside and have brought it back because, well, guess what? There's going to be a snowstorm tomorrow. What a difference a couple days can make. My path home went right through here. And while it was clear, warm weather, now it's going to become snow, ice, with accumulations of up to 6 inches right along the route that I took home. Now that's the first winter storm, Winter Storm Harlow. Then we have Winter Storm Ileana following it. This route is going to become even more treacherous because now we're going to throw in 5 to 8 inches, 8 to 12 inches, and this person. So I figured I would come right back up and put everything away and cover the trailer because it's going to be sitting here for probably another 6 weeks until at least mid-April. It's been winterized. I winterized it at a rest stop on the way home, and might as well put the cover on it and keep the solar panels and the roof protected from snow and ice melt. So let's do it. Let's put things away and cover this up. It's only away for a short time. Not the entire winter, of course, as you know. Yes, I did a lot of laundry. I never know when a travel opportunity may arise or I just get the itch to hitch. So I like to keep the trailer travel ready. And so at the end of a trip, I get everything kind of reset, cleaned up, restocked, and the trailer is ready to go at a moment's notice. It's nice having a rig with a dedicated bed because it always stays a bed and I don't have to really mess with it. Except for this particular model, I have to get under the bed here because that's where the Aldi system is. And down below, there are 2 yellow tabs that are open right now. These are the low point drains. And those remain open until I'm ready to de-winterize it. And then I have to get under here and flip those valves closed. So to do that, that means I have to take a third of the bed or fold it over in order to get down into that panel. Other than that, it's a great setup. As I've shown in previous videos, I don't have an actual replacement mattress for this. In fact, the original setup is 3 different cushions because of the way that this trailer is set up and what is underneath. So what I've done, in lieu of putting a new mattress in, I had an old sleeping bag, and I also have these air mattresses for backpacking, tent camping, that I put on top. Then I layer it with a couple of very thick, soft blankets, and then from there, put the top sheet on, and then the comforter on top. It's actually very comfortable. It's a great setup layering it, very easy to do, and it works. So, you know, if it works, right? As I always have done, and was really good for this trip, 4 weeks out, I have extra sets of linens and towels that I keep on board, so that I can go a long time without having to do a lot of laundry. In the bathroom, I have 2 full towels, and since it's just me now, I use one, and then a week later I'll alternate and use the other one, and then I have more in the drawer, and another 2 sets of sheets as well. So I can keep changing these things out for several weeks before I actually have to do laundry. Such a nice day here. I feel almost like just camping out for a while if there wasn't a major snowstorm on the way. Right now it's beautiful and very comfortable. And the view out the back window, I mean, if you didn't know the trailer was in storage, you might think I was out camping somewhere. It is a very comfortable place to sleep. I have found it quite restful, enjoyable. I have my TV right there, which I rarely use. This great little cubby area that can hold a lot of stuff. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to modify it with a shelf up here, and maybe a little cargo net or something to put things in, like the remotes and things like that, just to better organize it. It is a fairly large space in here, which is nice. And then I also have controls for accent lighting, the power inverter, and of course a outlet with USB on it. And while I'm laying in bed, yeah, that's the view I have of the rest of the trailer when I wake up. So actually a very nice setup. And of course at night I can look straight up and see the stars if it's clear, or watch the clouds roll by, or the rain roll off the window, whatever the case may be. And on board, a little extra antifreeze, because, well, you never know when you might want to de-winterize and re-winterize, like I did for this trip. Definitely one of my best cleaning friends out here. And, you know, the last day or two I was out with the trailer, I went through all the counters and the sink and the bathroom, got those cleaned up really well while I still had running water. And now they're all ready to go. All I have to do is just start using it again. Not that I'm here endorsing products, but this is also really great. The foaming version of Dawn is very compact, works extremely well, and that takes care of course, all of my dishes and other utensil cleaning, even the grill. There are a couple more items I still have at home that I need to bring back to the trailer, like some mugs and dishes and things. I'm just going to run through the dishwasher, but that's relatively small, easy to bring back the next trip. And also some dry food to restock up in the cabinets. Although I have plenty here, I still have a lot of food even after my trip, so I'm not going to go hungry. And I have plenty of paper plates and utensils, and so I'm ready. My forward seating compartment is where all the cleaning supplies are. I keep a car vacuum in here. And I'm just going to do a quick run over the floor. You know, a lot of in and out. There's still a little bit of dirt that's accumulated. So, and I have a 12 volt access here, so it's perfect. That became more of a project than I had anticipated, but much needed, and well, it's done, so that's good. Much better. It needed a good cleaning in some spots anyway. You know, a month out on the road and more than a week boondocking in the desert, yeah, there's a little bit in there to be cleaned up, but it is now. So I'm gonna go back and disconnect the battery. Time for the final chore, and that is to cover it up. They say it takes 2 people to do this. I'm able to do it by myself with the help of pushing it over the top with a pole. Because it's a teardrop shape, once I get the bulk of the cover up here, I can push it over the edge and it falls into place. I have a few of these extendable poles. This is what I use to push the cover. I mean, if you have a broomstick or something like that, you know, any sort of a long handle, 2-3 feet or more, will work. The car needs a really good cleaning too. That is dust from Quartzsite, Arizona. There you go. One of the amazing things I found is, even though the solar panel is covered, light does get through this and it does charge the battery. I bought this cover when I first bought the trailer because I took delivery in December and it immediately went into storage. And it's been a good cover since. I've used it every winter. I think it has shrunk a little bit, but it still fits fine. You know, this company makes it specifically for this model, and it works for me. And you can still get in the door if you need to. I'll just tighten these straps up underneath and we'll be all finished. I think I deserve to go get something to eat. And with that, on this beautiful day, we're ready for the snowstorm and whatever other winter weather comes along in the next few weeks until it's time to head back out on the road. Thanks for watching, and be sure to follow GPS to the next destination when it's a little warmer.